This is HaShulchan Yeridea Simon Kaf Ches Siflam Heit Lam Ches. This is Supplemental Day 145. Arukh HaShulchan Yomi series. Lamed Hey. Surely for somebody shouts for the purpose of medical purpose or medical purposes. It's for you need the blood, not the meat. You need the blood for or the club or for dogs. Vena Kavanasa Labasi doesn't need the meat. Come nevertheless came and shechting properly if boss kosher chila and the meat is kosher to eat he has to cover it. Kach sheni with this we learned the sefta. Chas the bracha you have to cover with the bracha. But we don't say came to sleep since it says asher yachel like we said previously. But inon coming also achila after shechting intent to eat. Then okay, it's not true. El sheh kosher achila. It has to be shechting that it's kosher to eat. If you want to exempt yourself kisui dam, you got to stab the animal or uproot the simanim. The bracket says hadrisha chiach mizesh mutar lamisa beima shledei shchita shetzarech lekach. Interestingly, the drisha proved from this halacha that if you need to kill an animal, which is a kosher animal, you're allowed to kill it even without shchita. Back out of the brackets here. HaShulchan Mazar shechted chulin in Nazara. Shenigmar din is shechting an animal which is murder a human being and it's supposed to be stoned. Patim kisu with the paskin that's supposed to be stoned. Patim kisu example kisu kumon nevelo trefa just like any nevelo and trefa. Why if it's just a manor they're now to benefit them so therefore they're not considered to be shechted lachila. Lamp of tzarech leave doka simonim. You have to check the simonim v'asakin and the knife. In other words, the trick of the esophagus, the knife. Kodem b'kisui before the kisui dam. You must have psul b'simonim because you find the simonim apostle ain't kan kisui class, no kisui at all. But after you mitzvah b'kim b'sakin, if you find a nick in the knife, sheish suffix shema frekas nivgam. There's a suffix maybe the knife was nicked by the backbone. Even though now it's eaten as if it's a mamash nebelek. It's like I said previously. Nevertheless, since it's a question and found that it's only a suffix. You can't exempt from kisa, which is the raisa. Nevertheless, you should not do kisui with a bracha. Not only because the shchita should be kodim. Not only the bracha of shchita which you make before, and we don't assume that there's going to be a psul involved, as he now explains. They were not concerned to be apostle. The ifshar being an acher, it's not possible any other way. So you got to make the bracha as you come to do the mitzvah. By kisui we can refrain from doing the mitzvah until you after you check the knife and the simanim. And we should not do kisui. Previously, that's the taz. Lamed zayin. If you check the chai, you also should check the lung first. Same reason. Like birds, we don't check the lungs. By chai, it's the same you do. And they say savik trefa. You find it's a question of trefa. Mechasa below bracha, you cover it without a bracha. V'udim b'chol psul b'shu machma savik. This is true about any psul which is an account of which involves a suffix. Gom b'kima, such as where you find a nick in the knife. In the cases where we're concerned that maybe it was damaged by the hiding animal before the shchita, it's something similar. You cover it without a bracha. Those who want to say the kosher stuff is shchita isur. Anytime there's a suffix in the shchita and it never definitively left its assumption of prohibition, it's alive. Ain't so the chas don't do kisui at all. That's the bach. Okay, it's not true. The sof in the final analysis ain't a suffix. It's only a suffix. I say the rice. I can approve it to say the rice of kisei adam. The suffix on account of a suffix. There are, on the other hand, there are other things which are. I said there was the shach. Yeah, going for that was the shach. Now, there's certain things that are kosher absolutely. According to the strict level of the law, but our custom is too stringent. Such as if he decapitated the animal, and cut the entire backbone, etc. You have to do Kisei Dam Bracha just because we're Machmir, not to accept the Shechita doesn't mean you can accept Kisei Dam even the Bracha. It's also the Shach. Barely sees me the Shia Koshu. If he tarried in the Shechit at all, Avil Show Poskin Kosher, even though the claim most of it's kosher, Konko came much other Sobin Kurashi, most haven't seen Chov Kimmel, so say like Rashi, even Shia Bemil Basra apostles. Like son Simon Chov Gimel Sifir Gimel. Yechasab Bracha, you should cover that Bracha. Became Bashir. Oh, he says Came Bashir Mir Basra. Okay, that was actually that's like Rashi. I guess means that no matter even to minute Shia, and then also Shia in the latter minority. Sholach Chasav's called Ev Shar. You can't not cover it all. Can't show Poskin Machshir. It's more Poskin Machshir. Shia say it's kosher. Shia called Shu and say the Shia B'Ir Basra is kosher, even though we're Machmir. Dash Malcolm the Shnogel Livdok Aveshet. The place, you know, the place of the customs to check the esophagus. Moshe's bar Simon Lam Gimel, so she's going to see in Simon Lam Gimel. Chokam Elam Tida Kisa Al Because we shouldn't wait for the Kisa until after the checking. She would base a Bailim, B'Shez Chochem. Because that's done by when it's in the house of the owner already, I guess, after the animal's been butchered, and it requires a Chochem. Ubenko, you have to ask a rabbi, have to bring it to the rabbi. Benko, in the meantime, they're going to forget to the Kisedat. It's not like the checking of the Simonim, check the Shchit was done properly, and the knife and the long shame was done in the place of the Shchita. Also by geese, shchichos buos be'er, where there are frequently blisters in their intestines, which are only checked obviously after it's butchered. You should not wait to the kisa until after until they could check them. Mitan was the reason which we explained because the delay. For the chokes and anything this to anything similar is a piece of tshuva named Samach Tzedek. Lamed Ches Shorach Mishnah commentates the Mishnah Shor Behema Chayiv Of Loetza Me'em Dam. If somebody shechted an animal and no blood came out, it's kosher. Mishnah Daf Lamed Gimel. Partial Lishna, the simple meaning, Mashma indicates Lonishne Klal Le'inyan Kisei Adam. That this Mishnah is not talking about Kisei Adam. Because it mentions a behema here, which is not chayv kisei dam, and the extra shita is just about the kasher shita. That's what the Mishnah is referencing. When you're to matara, also to matara, come for a shop. In terms of kisei dam, it's possible you have to deliberately obtain blood of the soul. In other words, in the unlikely event that no blood emerged during the shechita, you have to cut the veins. It's a kisui and for the midst of kisui. No, nevertheless, the rabbis infer from this Mishnah that also in the kisui it's kosher and there's the blood. I mean, you don't have to make an effort to seek out the dam nefesh. Cover it. You don't have to cut the veins. That's a dam. It's only required to dam when blood came out. That's the two Shon right. Hashol chayav of le'etzamim dam. Some yushech to chayav of no blood came out. Mutar never permitted. Akan Shon and quote klomar meaning eventually dam. You don't have to make an effort to extract blood by cutting the veins. That's crazy place. Time the reason seems to me. These saga died to kisei muchil so dam nefesh. Because in order to kisei, you're required to find blood. Lo avi mishtami because the Tana would not have refrained from mentioning this. Shechayv kisei is mentioning behem chayv together. Yet chayv over on chayv and kisei. Tank Shemson says about all three they're kosher. Mashal head chol over kosher sounds like explicit. They're kosher. Sounds explicit that they're kosher for all matters. Veins are thinking you don't have to go fixing it by cutting the veins. And the brackets he says astonished what the Shach says. Ayin Sham B'duk, and that's it, I believe, for today.